This finance report brought to you by the all-electric Audi RS e-tron GT, arriving 2022.
Checking finance, and investors piled into travel stocks today after new figures showed Australians are still making holiday plans. Here's business reporter Chris Kohler.
It was an ugly night on Wall Street, but you wouldn't know it here. The ASX had a great day. CSL, miners and healthcare companies doing much of the heavy lifting. Flight Centre today revealed international bookings jumped 45% last week, despite the Omicron concern, and that had investors diving into those stocks today. But the real standout was meal kit delivery company Marley Spoon. It spiked 20% on news it'll buy out a competitor. And it was another disappointing day for Afterpay, hitting a 12-month low, despite the Boxing Day sales coming up. About $4 billion set to be spent there, much of it using buy now, pay later. Finally, the Australian dollar was mostly stronger at 71 US cents, 63 euro cents and 53 British pence.
To petrol prices now, the average for unleaded in Brisbane is $1.54. The average for diesel is $1.62. The average for unleaded on the Gold Coast, $1.57. Unchanged since the 1950s, a decaying beach shack on the Gold Coast has sold for an eye-watering price. The humble Palm Beach home selling for just under $5.5 million.
As far as ocean living goes, it doesn't get much better than this.
It's a pleasure to welcome you to my little beach shack.
Backing onto the sands of Palm Beach, this 413 square metre shack has just sold for a staggering $5.4 million.
Absolute beachfront, Palm Beach. You can't beat it.
209 inquiries were made for the property, with the local beating out competition from both interstate and overseas.
6 registered bidders, really strong for a property of this calibre. It's just a good barometer to show where the market's at the moment. We're expecting this momentum to carry us through to next year.
The beach shack has been in the same family since 1958, when the sunlit land was being sold as the newest tourist destination along our eastern seaboard.
But above all, there are the beaches. Beaches beloved by the average families and young folk seeking fun on a budget.
Houses like this fast becoming some of the hottest property on the market. The weathered cottage soon to make way for a contemporary build.
The new owners have got plans to demolish and build their new family dream home.
As the Gold Coast makes more room to accommodate its ever-growing population, there's one thing you simply can't make more of: absolute beachfront location.
An architectural marvel in its time, and so these opportunities don't come around very often.
Jesse Burns, 9 News.
What a spot. Well, Ebony is back now with your full forecast. Ebony, there's some rain on the way.
That's right, Melissa. Enjoy the next day of sunshine, because at the moment it looks like it could be our last for the next few days here in the southeast. That rain is forecast to come and carry us right through till after Christmas weekend. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'll have more on that for you a little bit later. In the meantime, today's temperatures, well, things are a little bit above average today. Here in the city, we reached 33 degrees, and that is around 3 degrees above average. It got to 34 in Amberley and Logan, 31 in Caboolture, 35 in Beaudesert, 30 on the Sunshine Coast and 32 on the Gold Coast. On tomorrow's map, low pressure with some troughs is going to affect most of the country in some way or another. It'll bring some showers and storms to Western Australia and parts of the Northern Territory, but also Queensland and northern New South Wales. Now, that system will also draw some heat over Queensland, so expect another hot one tomorrow. We could see some rain starting to affect us in the southeast due to a coastal trough. Checking the capitals, showers expected in Sydney, 27, Melbourne cloudy and 20, mostly sunny in Canberra, heading for 30, cooler in Hobart, a top of 18, and Alice Springs heading for 38. Back home in Queensland, mostly sunny across the north. The Bureau says there's about a 20% chance of rain up that way, even possible late thunderstorm in the afternoon, light winds and daytime temperatures up to 36 degrees. In the southeast, a mostly sunny day expected, chance of a shower most likely in the southwest, light winds becoming northeasterly, daytime temperatures in the low to mid-30s. On the bay, boaties, we've got north to northwesterly winds tending north to northeasterly up to 15 knots in the afternoon. afternoon. We're dropping to 21 degrees tonight before a mostly sunny day tomorrow. We could get some winds up to 25 kilometres an hour in the middle of the day. We're heading for a top of 32 degrees. Looking ahead, I'd get that washing done. From Thursday, we're expecting showers right through until after Christmas. The temperature will drop, though, back to the high 20s from Thursday. Partly cloudy, slight chance of a shower for Ipswich tomorrow, 35 degrees. On the Gold Coast, mostly sunny, chance of a thunderstorm about the hinterland in the late afternoon, and sunny and light winds for the Sunshine Coast tomorrow, heading for a top of 30 degrees. Melissa, at this point in time, I'd start to be thinking about an indoor plan for Christmas Day, at least have something on the back burner as a backup.
We will keep it in mind. Ebony, thank you. And that is 9 News Queensland for this evening. Enjoy your evening. Good night.